Good morning, everybody.
Good
Hope
morning,
everybody's
everyone.
well. Sorry, Rebecca, if I stepped on you there.
No, it's okay. I should have waited for you to get done.
That's cool. It's hard when you're looking at an emoji because you really don't know when they're done talking. So,
Exactly.
yeah. How's everybody doing in the comment section, in the chat section? Somebody's saying, Melissa. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Estiana, Marianne, Edie, Jamie, Leslie, and I guess Cassandra is here.
She was. I don't know if she still is.
Oh, okay, because I see that you wrote to her.
Well, she had a question for me. I think she thought maybe I had a past with substance abuse, or she was just inquiring my knowledge. So,
okay, cool. Hi Howard, how you doing? How you doing? Okay, well, Vanessa, how are you? I see. Diet Pepsi, Lady Moonlights. Yeah. Okay, cool beans. Yeah, I was on the other channel doing some Gypsy Rose stuff. And but I'm here. Here I am, and I was on time, and everybody's sorted and taken care of. So I feel like, I don't know. I'm praying and hoping it ends up being all right. No comment?
I don't know what happened. I cut out for a minute, so I missed a few minutes.
Oh, yeah, but you didn't miss anything. Trust me, you didn't miss anything. I didn't say anything except that I was on the other channel putting up some videos about Gypsy Rose, but I made it here on time is what I'm saying. Hey SB, how you doing? I appreciate you. I just want to tell you that I appreciate you. Howard has a reclassed. Ooh, good luck with that, my friend. Good luck with that. Y'all still got snow. It's snowing hard here. There's snow on the ground. But it's not currently snowing.
Yeah, we didn't get any
at all.
No, I mean, I think we saw, like a little passing flurry or something, but that was it.
You haven't gotten anything yet this season? Well, we got like 6 inches. I know that.
Oh, wow. We got nothing.
It's still on the ground, but that was from a few days ago, actually.
Yeah, we got nothing.
It's snowing hard in Virginia, Marianne says.
Oh, I wish I could be there. I kind of like it when you could stay home and just watch it if you don't have to go out and shovel or go to work or anything.
Right. But you know what's funny is that when I remember when I was living in Maryland all those years, I really don't remember getting all that much snow. Like, I don't remember being nervous about driving there. And here you can really get nervous about driving. It's snowing in Nova Scotia. When does it not snow in Nova Scotia would be the question. That's a beautiful, beautiful place, man. But it's cold and windy.
Yeah.
I can't imagine a good month going there. Maybe the middle of August or July, August, I would say. Jamie got something. Anyway. So anything new this week for anybody? Anybody want to come on and chit chat about anything that has to do with Kathleen? How you doing? Anybody that has to do with anything? Anybody want to come on and share a story? Dear Jane, how are you? She's Hollywood, California. I hate the wind too. So does my dog, Danny.
Yeah. My little dog doesn't want to go outside at all when it's cold.
My guys like going outside, but it was a little cold on Danny this morning because her paw, I don't know if she stepped on something, but I checked it out. She's fine. There's nothing wrong. But she doesn't listen when don't go over there. Don't go over there. And I mean, I have her on a leash and I'm like, She was like, oh, I guess she got it this time. I don't know. But she's all right. There's nothing going on. Hi, Marianne. I said hello to Marianne. Marianne. So Jamie's going to go get an x-ray from the inside out. You know?
Everybody's going to the doctor today, seems like.
I don't have any plans. God, please. I hope not. But does anybody have anything to say? Does anybody have anything that they would like to jump on and share with us? Or how was your week, Rebecca?
It was good. I had Gino's girlfriend came up Friday from Pennsylvania and spent the night. So we had some good laughs and talks about Gino.
That's good. That's nice.
Yeah. So
you said that you kept in touch with her.
Yeah, we're very close, and you know, we just we have something in common, which was Gino. And you know, I worry about her though, because she hasn't dated anyone else. I mean, I guess it's still, I don't know, maybe too soon for her, but she's young and she should.
Well, she will when she's ready.
Yeah, I mean, nobody can tell her, right? It's
absolutely.
I kind of let her know I'm okay with it. Like it wouldn't upset me, you know. I think she should. But yeah, that's all. She's a smart girl though. I mean, she has a great job. She's got a good head on her shoulders, and you know, I think she eventually will move on, but you know, I just don't know when.
Yeah. I don't really know that I want to talk about the Whittaker's Niagara view for you, and I don't mean to be disrespectful. There's just so much going on over there. I don't know that I want to bring that over here. Oh, the Gypsy Channel is issues with Toddie. One skip. There you go. I didn't see you posted over there, boss. But if she said she posted it, I believe her. Yeah. I believe it.
Toddie, did you get my email? I just wanted to confirm you got it.
I don't know. I'm not trying to say. Where's my phone? Hang on one second. When did you send it?
Last night, probably. I don't remember what time it was, but it was regarding the law and crime and what we talked about, you know, with the time.
Oh, I see it right here.
Okay. Yeah. I just real quick wanted, you know, I had my granddaughter yesterday and most of the weekend she comes over and I devote 100% time to her. So I didn't have time to get on it, but I did it late last night, and hopefully we can do something with that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. Yeah, I can work on that today.
Take your time. It's, you know, I'm at your mercy here. I just, I should have gotten it out sooner, but
no, we're good. I don't know that I could have done it sooner, but I think that I can do something today. I do have a video to edit for the argument. And I know that I got something going on tomorrow over in the Scientology realm. So heads up there. That's a it show, man. That is a basic it show. That's something we could talk about. And I don't really want to
real quick, Toddie, Howard's leaving, so just wanted to say
goodbye. Howard, good luck, man. Today. Yeah, good luck, Howard.
But the Scientology, what were you going to say?
Well,
about that?
What happened was there's a big breakup in Scientology between Aaron Smith Levin, who's on Growing Up in Scientology, and Jenna Miscavige, who was a big deal in Scientology. I think her brother or her uncle is David Miscavige. Anyway, and you know, I really don't want to talk about them personally so much as I want to talk about like coercive control and being at mercy to, you know, when they got back together, I said right then and there, this is not, he is manipulating the hell out of her. Now, I just don't understand why people could look at the same thing and just see it so entirely different.
What happened to Toddie?
I'm here. Nothing. I thought you were going to
Oh,
say something.
no, I thought about it.
Oh, okay. All
I'm
right. No,
sorry.
no, no, no. Okay. Well, okay. I don't know. So Dear Jane says performative cruelty is the act of, well, coercive control is much worse because, I mean, people could look at that. And the thing about his behavior, and again, I don't really want to focus on his name and all that stuff because that's something that I'm doing elsewhere. But just to take the example of the coercive control, like it was the same thing that happened in the Micah Miller case where her husband had all control over the situation, and they try to leave over and over again, and they just don't have the courage to leave. But what is clear in the behavior that I see with the couple that I'm talking about is it is the same exact behavior in the past few relationships he's had. The same exact behavior. So, and it's been in a 2-year time frame. So when has he changed? And the behavior it's not specific to male or female. It is the way he treats people.
Right.
So that's a sad situation, but I'm going to be covering that over there. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, what's the channel again? Is it The Argument? So
It's
people.
The Argument. Yeah, I'm gonna be talking to somebody. I think tomorrow, not live, but tomorrow on that about that. I'm going to talk about it today a little bit about my own opinion about it, and I'll probably do a video. I don't know if it'll be on this channel or it'll be on Issues with Toddie One Skip.
Okay.
I know she called him that. And you know, unfortunately, the behavior has been really bad, and I hope that I hope she's actually done this time.
Real quick, Marissa Monroe wanted to know if I did a new video. I mean, the only one I did was that rant I went on. I don't know if that's the one she's referring to, but that's the last one I've done.
We had church yesterday. Church was really good. Thank you,
missed
Jamie. Well, it's still on there if you ever need a boost to get you through till next week.
Yeah.
How's everybody doing is there any kind of recovery going on? Anything anybody wants to talk about in the chat? Hey, Jelly. Jelly the best. That's Deanna from Scotland. Shorty Pie. Trying to make sure I say everybody.
Well, if you miss anybody, it's never intentional. I hope everybody knows that.
That's for sure. How's everybody doing with the holidays coming?
Got to be a stressful time. It is for your average person. So I don't like it. I just can't wait for it to get over with. Like I'm fine come January 2nd. I'll be okay for a minute.
Yeah, I would have the holidays. I betcha. It's just a little alien. How you doing? I saw you in somebody's chat yesterday or the day before. It was in a gypsy thing, I thought. And I think I said hey to you. I can relate to January 2nd. Hey, Brandy, how you doing? Good morning. Kathleen, she's saying it's stressful. Jelly the best said she just started shopping. But does anybody really shop anymore? Because to me, everybody does things online and everybody wants gift cards and you know what I mean? Like that's so except for kids. But
yeah, I know. my kids are all grown, as you guys know. And so I told them I'm picking up a few small things, and then I'm going to give them a little bit of cash. And then, of course, for my granddaughter, I buy toys and things like that. Um, I feel like a lot of people are out in the stores when I go out. There's still people out there, but I do think a lot of people tend to shop on Amazon and online.
We're gonna have to check on SB by in January.
Oh boy.
We're cool. I just wanted to say that I saw you. That's all. Just hey, saw you in the neighborhood. I have to shop in person. Every single one of my online orders has been a disaster. Really? I have pretty good luck online.
Oh wow. Yeah, though, I know on Amazon sometimes the clothing can be questionable. It looks real nice online and then you get it and it's like polyester or something. It's not what you think it is. I've had some really bad luck with clothing items on Amazon.
Well, I've never had a. You could return stuff on Amazon. That's not an issue. I mean, I don't
Yeah.
know how convenient it is for you to return stuff. Hey, Karen, Lisa, good to see you. How you doing? It's been a minute. I know you're saying he's clumsy, but I thought I was worried about your legs. I didn't know we were worried about his legs.
Oh geez, I thought she thought maybe she'd cut his off or something with it. I didn't say it out loud before, but that's what I was thinking.
No,
Goodness.
I thought the other way. I thought, yeah, no, that's the way I thought it. I thought he was going to cut her legs off.
Oh geez.
Not that he was clumsy and going to cut off his own. That's why I said we need to check in on her.
Well, let's hope that doesn't happen.
It's funny. That's really funny. A lot of 99% online. Okay, how many of you guys shop online and how many of you guys shop in stores?
I personally do a little bit of both. I like to get out and touch things. I mean, that's just me. Um,
You know how many people were touching the same things you were touching before you were
oh,
touching
I
it?
know. I wash my hands after, don't worry. And I
Okay.
don't touch my face or whatever after. I'm very careful. Um, I was going to say though, I have this habit of I try to start shopping early, like August, September, and I'm usually done by Thanksgiving. But the last few years, obviously, I don't have to go into my whole life story, but you guys know I'm just not that into it. But I
Thanks for
noticed,
the warning, Jamie. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I have, she likes to touch stuff too. I'm glad I'm not the only one. Lately I've been having this issue where I buy something and forget it. And then when it's time to start wrapping, I notice that I bought it 2 or 3 times. And yesterday, Brianna and I were going through some of the things I got for my granddaughter because, her birthday, we're having her party this coming weekend. Her birthday's right before Christmas. And so I just start buying stuff and I don't know what I'm giving her for her birthday or Christmas until, it comes to it. So yesterday we're going through it and Bree's pulling stuff out and she holds this one thing up and then she goes through another box and she's like, "You bought it again." And I'm like, "Yeah, I know. I guess I forgot." So only one thing though that I have to return that I duplicated. So usually it's a couple things. So I'm doing better, I guess, this year. But I forget, it's
Right.
just how it is.
I used to really enjoy going shopping and buying things and picking unique gifts out and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
I got to be honest with you, that happened up until I want to say maybe in the last 10 years that I was just like, yeah, nah. You know, I think that it wasn't, my time wasn't appreciated. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like,
Yeah.
not that people have to do any kind of dance or something, but don't just say, don't worry about it. I'm just gonna get you a gift card. You know what that does? Like, and I say, uh, I, I'm excited about getting something, and they're like, yeah, don't worry about it. I'm just getting you a gift card. It's like, well, you just took away my air. and don't bother getting me anything, and I won't bother getting you anything. If that's the way you look at it, that it's just an exchange of gifts, we don't need to exchange gifts.
Right. Yeah.
You know, if
It's
it's
almost
not
like an
something from your
obligation.
heart,
Right.
if
It's
it's
an
not,
obligation at that point.
yeah, no, I don't want that. Keep it,
No.
keep it.
No,
Fucking
even
hey,
like
keep
I
it.
said, with my older kids, I got them each, a couple gifts, and then I'm going to give some cash. And it's not because I don't want to shop or they're not worthy of my time. It's just they're grown and they have everything they want and need. And rather than get them something that's just going to sit in the closet and they're not going to use, I would rather give them a little bit of cash and they can use it however they choose. And, the items that I did get them, I put thought into, and they'll know
Right,
that, you know?
right, right. Okay, so Jamie says, oh, well, she put that on the line. We'll just leave it where it's at. I thought she was answering it to you. Um, but let's see. Say it out loud. How you doing? Says I get high anxiety in stores, and it started after a gang of people went in and robbed the store of the merchandise. I can imagine that. I
Yeah,
can imagine that being very traumatizing because you don't know what's going to happen until they're finally gone.
right.
You know. So I'm sorry about that. And Estiana says the reason why you forget is because when you start early, you forget what you got. She's done that a lot.
Oh, good. I'm not the only one.
Right.
Feel
And
better
Jamie answering Edie says that the wife asked Jamie's wife asked her, what do you want for Christmas? And Jamie said wiper blades.
now.
And she's serious. Have you guys tried the app? What app? I don't know what app you're talking about. Karen, Lisa. The older you get, the harder it is to go out shopping. I agree. I agree. Off topic, but road rage is awful. That's the thing. Last night, my husband almost got ran off the road. The guy got so upset, followed my husband to the store. That was a bad idea. My husband let him have it. Have your husband give me a holler. I need him.
Yeah, right.
I'm joking. I used to make gifts. I'm going to try and do it next year. I hope you can, Kathleen. I'm sorry that happened, Shorty Pie. I mean, I just don't know what's going on. People are so fucking angry in this world right now,
Yeah, and in a
and
hurry. Everybody's in a hurry. Did you
to go
notice?
nowhere.
Yeah, it's so bothersome. I wanted to, just ask a question or make a statement, if I might, right now. This time of year, holiday time, people get desperate. And I'm not saying just addicts, but people in general, and we have to look over our shoulder. Everyone needs to be careful shopping if you're alone. And it doesn't even have to be nighttime. This stuff happens, during the day, people, robbing people. So everyone should just use a little more caution this time of year and,
Yep.
just be aware of your surroundings.
Absolutely. Always have your keys in hand so that your keys can at least draw attention. Make sure that you pay attention when you put stuff in the car.
Yeah.
Just don't be looking at your phone this time of year. This is the
Mhm.
most desperate time of year.
It is. It really is. And like I said, people assume that, you know, addicts are the ones committing crimes and robbing people. And I'm sure some do, but just everyday people, you know, who are in desperate need of something, they commit crimes. It's not just people with substance abuse problems. It's just people in general. And it's scary because, a lot of women shop alone, and you're preoccupied worrying about carrying your bags, your phone, and everything else. And, you just got to be more aware right now of your surroundings.
I don't think it's called WhatsApp because WhatsApp isn't that the phone one?
I thought it was.
The phone one, right? The one where you're able to call people. Like I call people from different parts of the world on
Yeah.
that.
Karen and Lisa, are you talking about Whatnot? Maybe
What's whatnot?
that's another app where you go on and there's my son sells those little I call them bobbleheads. They're called pop vinyl figures, whatever, but he does it on something called Whatnot. Is that maybe what she's thinking
I
about?
don't know. I never heard of Whatnot.
Yeah,
Is it like an Etsy?
I guess kind of. I think it might
Whatnot.
be.
I'm looking it up. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a buying and selling place, I guess.
Yeah, yeah,
I've never even heard of them.
yeah. I only know about it because my son asked me to join to watch. He does like these little, you know, whatever you call it, to sell his things. And so I go on and support him on there.
Right.
That's the only reason I know about it. Otherwise, I'm in the dark with all this other stuff.
That's weird because I never even knew anything about it.
Yeah, I wouldn't have if it wasn't for my son. I'm telling you,
Huh.
I'm in the
Right.
thick over here.
Right.
I love
Let's,
seeing how a lot of our people here make homemade gifts, and
I know.
I think those are the best gifts to get. I used to drive a school bus many years ago, and those families that would bake something and give it to me wrapped up nice with a bow on it, those were the most meaningful gifts to me. I mean, you get a lot of cash and gift cards, and that's great, but those
Right.
homemade gifts were the best. They really were.
Yeah, I like homemade stuff as well.
Hmm.
I don't use my phone while good.
Very good.
It is like an Etsy.
Yeah.
I guess there's a site called Texas Trash. Is that one? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know about
They're
that.
talking about puppy chow and shit.
What is that?
I don't know. Who knows with these young kids? Whatnot. It is. I guess it is
Oh, that
whatnot.
is the one. I
I
thought
guess
so.
so.
I don't I don't know if this is inappropriate, but
Oh, let's do it on my channel. Come on, what?
no, it's not. There's something, I believe it's referred to as Christmas crack, but it's candy that you make. Um,
Right. Yes,
you
I've
know,
heard of that.
I make it every year, but I don't like the name of it, because obviously, but I make it every year and it really is addicting. I eat as much as I make, I can tell you. I eat it as I'm making it, and it's just so good. And, I think it's a lot of people probably have made it because it's on Facebook all the time, and different recipes. But I started adding just anything on top of it, like crushed candy canes and M&Ms and M's and all different things. And obviously, it's Christmas time, so I would do red and green. But oh my gosh, it's so good.
Yeah, Kara and Lisa said it is. It is that. It is whatnot.
Yeah, not yeah. I think
Oh my
so.
God, I witnessed a robbery at the Family Dollar. This guy didn't take money, he took cigarettes. He literally threatened the cashier's life behind
Oh,
cigarettes.
geez. Wow, they sell cigarettes at your Family Dollar?
Yeah, well, I don't know at Family Dollar, but they sell them for sure over at Dollar General. I know that,
Oh, wow.
but I don't know about Family Dollar.
Yeah, we only have like near me, there's Dollar Tree. I don't even have like Family Dollar or anything close by that I
I
go.
bet you got a Dollar General somewhere because they're more prevalent, I think.
I don't know. I haven't. I don't get out too far. I stay very close to home, so I mean, I just know of Dollar Tree. I'm sure they're out there if I ventured out a little further.
Cuddles, you can look online. I'm sure you can get inspiration online to make stuff. There's no doubt. There's so many channels that have that.
You know what I like doing? Like a gift basket. Just a bunch of different things that the person likes. And it's a more personal gift. You put thought into it, and it's cute. I like doing that.
I understand. People are eating all this shit. Oh, red hot candy. You know what I used to do with the red hots? Put them in my, well, when I was a kid, I put them inside my little, what was that oven that you used to buy when you were a
The
child?
easy
Ready
bake.
bake. Easy Bake, yep.
Easy bake, yeah.
And they used to spread out and they'd become like a fire stick. Remember the fire sticks you used to buy by Jolly Ranchers?
Oh yes,
So,
yeah.
but here's the thing. Sometimes they would be hollow, the little Imperials, the little red hot Imperials.
Uh-huh.
And so it had this whole different texture. It
Oh
was so good. You know, remember when you used to buy like a Jolly Rancher stick and it had like an air bubble in it and it was like you
yeah.
like that? That's what these were. And you
Oh
could do
wow.
it. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna order me some red hots right now because I'm gonna put that shit in my in my oven here and make them because I got the parchment paper and everything. I
Oh,
love that. You know
Toddie,
what?
do you have Five Below by you, that store?
I think so. I think there is one. I've seen one.
You know why I'm asking? Because they have all that old candy from back when we were younger. They sell it there. Like it's so cool. Like
Oh,
the
really?
double bubble. I don't know if that was a gum that you like.
Yeah, I remember Double Bubble. It
Yeah,
only
they have
the taste of it only lasted like
like
two,
10 seconds, but
yeah, two chews.
they have all that kind of stuff. And, I go there sometimes and just to get stuff like I can't do the double bubble because it rips out my veneers and caps and stuff. So,
Right, right, right.
you know, they do have a lot of the old candy, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, listen, they don't make I want a homemade Jolly Rancher. Five Below is another great store. That's what she said before. I think before maybe you said it at the same time. I don't know.
Um,
I used loves, but they don't have them. What lifesavers? They have lifesavers. Well, there's not cinnamon hearts. No, they're red hots. They were used to be called red hots. Remember red hots?
yeah, they looked like they were tiny little round things. They came in a box,
Yep,
right?
just like the lemon heads more.
Yeah.
Well, the
Oh,
lemon
lemon
heads were a
heads.
little bit. I
Oh,
remember. Oh my god! You know my favorite candy. I like almond joy, but I also like the Oh god, the Chicka sticks. Remember the Chicka
yeah.
sticks?
You know what my all-time favorite is? Bottle caps. I don't know why, but I could eat a whole box of those, and I do find them occasionally, and I do eat
Really? I
and
bet you can find them on Amazon.
probably. I've never really looked. I just usually get them like at Five Below or something. You can find it all there. So I don't do it often, but when I do, I go all out and
Bottle caps. That's
love
funny.
those. Oh yeah, the Boston baked beans, Edie said.
I like those too.
Yeah, me too.
I like those too. So they have red hots online. They certainly have red hots online. And let's see. 2 pounds of it for 15, 14 bucks. I don't want 2 pounds of candy.
Well, you don't have to eat it all at once.
Yeah, but no, I don't want that. Here we
Mhm.
go. Cinnamon imperial. Here's 1 pound. We're gonna do this. Oh wait, that's coming way too long. I want this tomorrow.
I know. Sometimes it's gonna, they make you wait.
Well, they have overnight, so here we go. This is overnight. And that one does have hearts. This one that I'm getting is the heart-shaped one.
Hmm.
Which one did you like? Bottle caps. Let's see if they sell them. I bet you they do. They sell
I'm
everything.
sure.
But let's see if they're a better price. Bottle caps candy. How is everybody doing while we're talking about candy? The store savers. What's a store saver?
I don't even see that. I must be behind in the chat.
Oh, here you go. There's a pack of 10 bottle caps. Wonka bottle caps, fizzy hard candy, 5-ounce theater candy boxes. Pack of 10 for $10.
Really? Because I think I pay close to $2 for the box that I get. It's just one little box.
No, well, here you can buy
Amazon?
them, and what?
That's on Amazon, you said?
Yeah, I'll send it to you if you
I'll
want
have
me
to
to.
check it out. Oh, Marissa Monroe is saying the little wax bottles with the juice inside. I used to love those, and then I would chew
Yeah,
the wax. Did everybody chew the wax after for a little bit? I did. I don't know. Maybe
of
I'm a weird.
course, me too. I did too. I did too.
And how
Have
about
you?
the candy cigarettes? They had the ones that were just hard candy, and then they also had the ones that were wrapped in a paper and you could blow the smoke out of it, and then it was gum.
Yes,
Do you guys remember
yes,
them?
yes. I remember that. Yes, it was. That was just like powdered sugar or something,
I
and
don't
that's
know
what
what it
you
was,
blew.
but
They
we
have
loved it.
wax bottle candy. They have one of those. A
Yeah.
wax bottle candy.
And the banana taffy, is that the Laffy Taffy you guys are talking about? Because I remember that came in different flavors. It was
I
really good.
used to love Laffy Taffy.
Yeah, me too.
I used to love Laffy Taffy.
A few years back, somebody threw a birthday party for my sister-in-law. I don't remember how old she was turning, but in the middle of the table were piles of candy from the year she was born, like the candy that was popular
Popular.
back
Yep.
then. Oh my gosh, what a great idea. It was so cool seeing some of the candies there.
Yeah. I remember the candy that like the dots.
On the strip of paper?
Yeah. You know how much
Yeah.
those friggin' dots are now? They used to sell them at my old job. I was like, how friggin' unbelievable. They're so expensive. Friggin' dots of candy on a piece of white paper.
Yeah. And sometimes you'd bite them off and get some of the paper, but you ate
Paper,
it anyway.
exactly.
You
Yep.
just ate it.
Yep, exactly, exactly. You know who needs to be part of this conversation is Red from TikTok, who does the Gen Z stuff and all of that,
Hmm.
because she would be right on here saying banana taffy. Remember the mallow bars? My mom turned me on to the mallow
Yeah.
bars.
Yeah.
Jamie, try it as a look. Wax candies. Yeah, so remember the vampires and the fat lips and stuff.
Oh, yeah. Those were cool too.
Pop rocks are awesome.
Yeah.
I like sprees a lot. I like fruity stuff, I think.
Yeah. Me too. I like chocolate and things like that, but sometimes like I just crave, like I said, the bottle caps and Starburst and stuff like that.
Violets. I've never heard of violets. Gum. I've heard of violets gum.
Yeah, the
I don't know.
violet gum.
Yeah. Again, our has there those aren't the dots that I think you're talking about the wrong dots, Jamie. These come on pieces of paper. Fruit stripe gum, yes, and that didn't last very long either.
No, you could go through a whole pack in 10 seconds trying to get some flavor.
Exactly, it's crazy.
It was good though.
Pixie sticks, remember pixie sticks? Yes.
Yes.
Taste the rainbow. What do they have? Violet little hard candies, almost like Pez. I've never heard of those.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. What about Fun Dip? Have you guys heard of the Fun Dip? It had the little
Yes.
white stick. You lick it and stick it in the
Yep.
paper. Oh my
Yep.
God. I have that now because I got some for Halloween. And I ate one on Saturday. It was there and I felt like I needed it.
And Estiana, who's from Scotland's like, I don't know what you're talking about. And
Oh,
that's
they have
fine.
none of this?
No, I think they have some of the stuff, but it's called different names. And they call their candies sweeties or sweets and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Y'all have it. Oh, Marianne, what kind of cookies? Do you remember Bullseye? I remember the Bullseyes.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't care for the flavored Tootsie Rolls.
No, me neither. I wasn't a fan. I don't even like Tootsie Rolls at all.
Parma violets. Okay, this is why the violets is from that country. Oh no, Jamie says she knows about it. Fun dip. I like the sticks. Okay, I like the weird stick. I like the stick too. You ate the stick after you were done with the other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Rope gum. Remember the rope gum? Yes. Bazooka Joe? Yes. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
With
Yep.
the cartoon?
Yep. And the bazooka gum, you open it up and the
Right.
cartoon was in there.
Do
Yep.
they still have bazooka gum?
They do at Five Below sometimes. you can find it
I
there.
bet you can get it online then. If they have, if they
Probably.
still make it, they still make it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's so weird. Like if they still make it, why do we not get it anymore? Why is it not readily available in the stores, you know?
Well, I mean, you got to be a big store, a bunch of candy stores. I can't see candy stores really staying in business anymore
Yeah, I
unless
guess.
you're huge. I mean, people are getting to the point that they don't want to go out. You heard that one woman. You know how many people have seen horrible things now when they go out shopping, especially this time of year? Who the hell wants to go?
Yeah, I know.
I don't care for those, the different flavored Tootsie Rolls, but
No.
remember Milk Duds? I liked Milk Duds.
Or the Whoppers, the malted milk
Yes, I
balls, they
loved
were good.
Whoppers more, to be honest with you.
Me
Raisinets,
too.
I still love Raisinets.
Raisinets are great. Is it crazy the conversations we get on?
I know, I
It's
know. No, I don't. I think the Bullseyes was like a chewy candy, if I remember,
yeah, yeah.
and that was a little bit before my time, to be honest. The Bullseyes,
I think Estiana, are you talking about the gobstoppers? It was like a jawbreaker,
those
maybe.
were good. Yeah,
Yeah, I
those were
like those
good.
too.
Here's the thing, then. I don't know if Freshen Up Gum is still around.
No, but
Cum
I loved
Gum.
it.
It's called Cum Gum. Remember, it was called Cum Gum. It
I
squirted
didn't
in your
know
mouth
that, but I liked it.
because it squirted in your mouth. So they used to call it Cum Gum. Good and Plenty. And what was the other ones? Good and Fruity. I like the Good and Fruity
Yeah,
better.
I didn't like the good and plenty. The good and fruity I liked.
But I have black licorice in my house. I love that.
Yeah, that's good.
I
And
also have red licorice.
I was trying at the Twizzlers. Yeah, they're good.
Statia's her partner stayed over and now she's a little bit embarrassed. We're good. We're good. Somebody has snow caps. Oh yes, and goobers. Remember goobers? Name your
Yes,
candy goobers.
I know. It's crazy, right?
Yep, yep. It's funny. Yeah, no, we talk about anything here.
Yeah. And that's okay because we're
Yes, and I
keeping
like
each
that
other
part.
company, you know, and we're here
Right.
and, gives everyone something to look forward to. It's just like hanging out, drinking coffee with your friends. That's what it's all about.
Cowtails. I remember. I agree, and I remember cowtails.
Yep, me too. And the little caramel things with the white, whatever it was in the middle. I don't know the name of them, but they were
I
very
think
good.
that's was the bullseye.
Is that what the bullseye
I
is?
think that was the bullseye.
Oh, maybe. See, I didn't know the name of it, but I know they're good.
Charleston chews. Yep.
And the sugar daddy lollipops.
Remember those?
Yes. Do you
They'll
know?
mess up your teeth for real.
Well, when I don't know how old
Bye,
I was.
Jamie. I hope everybody's great. Bye, you too. We'll speak to you real soon. Jamie's got a doctor's
Oh,
appointment.
bye, Jamie.
Be
When I
safe.
was, I'm sorry, when I was little, I was saying I had a sugar daddy, but I had a loose tooth. And, I was chewing on that. And you know how you bite down and it gets stuck between your upper and bottom teeth? I pulled
Yep,
out my loose tooth with it. I pulled it out of my mouth and the tooth was there.
I believe it. Yeah, I believe it. And you used to be able to just like remember the sticks, like you were talking about it. I still get black licorice. I got it online. I got it online at Amazon
Yeah.
and had it delivered. Yep. Um. Yeah. No, I eat the black licorice, but I also have like red licorice too.
Yeah.
But I was gonna say something about. Oh, remember when? I'm glad, like those. Remember the Jolly Rancher, those sticks, like the big ones,
Mhm.
and you used to like lick them into like a knife.
Yeah, you get them really
How
pointy. Yeah.
friggin' dangerous, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You could do the same things with those sugar baby, those sugar baby lollipops. You know what I mean? You could get
Yeah.
those into them too.
There was also, I want to say it was called the Astro Pop, but it was
Yeah,
like a
she just
pointy
said it.
shaped
The
rainbow. Oh,
Astro
somebody
Pop.
said that. Oh my gosh.
Yep. Remember
That's
that?
too
They
funny.
came in all different. I wonder if they make those anymore.
I don't
Like, I would
know,
think that
but
those are dangerous for real now, right?
yeah, but they were so good.
I like the bottom part the best, though. The bottom one, The bottom flavor was the best on those Astro Pops.
Yeah. Well, they had to put it at the end so you finish it, I guess,
That
right?
was it, right?
Yeah. But oh my goodness.
Astro Pops lollipops. Let me see. They got the blow pops.
Oh, I love those too.
I don't see any Astro Pops, to be honest with you.
Yeah, wow. Doesn't surprise me though.
You would think that you could still be able to buy them, but I reckon not.
Yeah, I guess not, huh?
Astro Pops. That's something. Mm-mm-mm.
Janae said Fun Dip. Yeah, we talked about that. That's some good stuff. I had one on Saturday.
That's cool, though.
Wait, Sally S. Oh, I can't read. S. Silly, whatever, said zigzag. Isn't that rolling papers?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
There's something online called insect lollipops. There's a 4-pack. It includes scorpion, worm, ants, cricket.
Yep, they got it inside the lollipop, right?
Yep. Yep.
I've seen that in the stores before.
Yep. I ain't gonna like
No, no, thank you.
Hey, sorry about that. Well, there's definitely I don't see them online, the Astro Pops.
Wow. Huh.
You know, and I don't blame them, I guess, because I mean, like when you look at those like TikToks and stuff that show the stuff that without the seat belts and without the helmets for the bicycles and the candies and the toys that we played on, you know, I don't remember that many people getting hurt and stuff. You know, the only accident I ever saw with kids playing was when they were playing football. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It wasn't over jungle gyms and toy stuff.
No, I can remember this. We would be traveling to my family's from West Virginia, and we would travel, when we would go visit. And I can remember laying up in the back window, like on, how older cars had that ledge where the speakers to the radio might be or whatever.
And you could fit up there,
behind us,
Right.
like we weren't in car seats or seat belts, or anything like that.
I remember. Let's see. Thank you. I had a coworker calling sick because he ate too much black licorice, couldn't leave the toilet. That's horrible. Flintstone push pops. Any kind of push pop was good.
Yeah.
Don't say that. I don't know what zigzag is. Is that rolling paper, silly?
I thought it was. I could be wrong.
They might be from a different country or something. Did you have a sugar? They're playing with you, Rebecca.
Listen, I'd love to have a sugar daddy right about now. If you know anybody, send them my way.
I agree, SB. You could kill someone with an Astro Pop.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you could.
So that was funny.
God, the chat's going. I can't keep up. I'm slow with this.
I'm trying, my friend. I am trying.
The candy
necklaces. Jinx. Yep.
They have right now in the party section, how you make the little goodie bags for like a kid's party.
Yep.
They have candy bracelets. And I said to Brianna, oh, we should get these. She's like, no way. Yeah. But it was just something that I remembered from.
I remembered too, and they got to eat their candy while they're sitting there.
Yep, we would wear them in school, and if we felt like we wanted to bite one of them off, that's what we did.
Yeah, but here's the thing: if enough accidents happen, wouldn't you think that people would have said, "Hey, tell them to be careful on those jungle gyms or the spinning toy that spins"? Or remember how hot those the slides used to be, and all of the metal that used to be in the playgrounds and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, clackers. Yeah, those were dangerous.
Oh, the two balls on the string.
Yeah,
We
that's
call them
dangerous.
kabangers or something. That was
Yeah.
like the commercial name for them, I think. But I
Really, they
remember
were
them.
called clackers where I was.
Yeah, we weren't allowed to have them. My mom wouldn't get them for us.
There's a place called the Sweet Shop online that sells Astro Pops. Hang on.
Oh, wow.
I'm gonna look it up. I don't want an Astro Pop, but I want to see that they sell them. That should not go down. Well, they really shouldn't sell them anymore with the way people's attitudes are.
Oh, Silly said she didn't mean zigzag. It was zagnut. I do remember
Oh,
that.
okay, I remember Zagnut too. But you wrote zigzag.
I think that is rolling papers, the zigzag,
It
but not
is.
that I
It is.
ever rolled, but
It is. It is. It is. Sweet
yeah.
shop. All right, sweet shop. I don't see a place online that's a sweet shop.
Yeah, Amy said balls are dangerous. I'd have to agree. Some are.
Malls or what?
Balls.
Oh,
BALLS.
okay. I never heard of that in my entire life.
What is it? Rag and bone?
She's from Scotland, though. That's why, my friend.
Oh, okay.
I used to sit in the back of a pickup truck too in El Camino.
Yep. You would. It wasn't uncommon to see people going down the road with kids in the back of the truck.
The merry-go-round. Yep. Okay, I see it now.
Yeah, I wasn't making it up. It didn't just come to me.
Bit of honey was good.
Hmm.
Oh, yo-yos. I used to play. I love the yo-yo.
I was never good at it.
I was pretty good at some of the yo-yo stuff.
Yep. I remember my brother Bruce was good at it, but I could never make it do what it was supposed to do.
I used to sit in the very back too. Remember in the very back at one point in time, the seats faced the other way in the very, very back, or there were two seats that faced each other in the
Yeah.
station wagons.
We had a station wagon we bought used, like, I don't know, long ago. And the back, there was it kind of folded down into the trunk, and you could pop it up and have the back seat facing out the back, or you could make it trunk space. So that was kind of cool.
Okay, I know what you're talking about. You're not talking about a trundle seat.
I have no idea, but it was a station wagon. It was a
Okay,
Buick
no.
Century station wagon, and you had that back seat. It was like a third row, but it faced back. I don't know.
Right. Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
Hey, cluckety cluck. Don't talk back. Bit of honey. Love marbles. Jacks. I like jacks. Sugar babies. I went to Catholic school and we had candy nuns who would compete with the candy they sold. The rumble seat. There you go. The rumble seat. Yeah.
Did somebody say jacks, like the game with the ball and the
I
jack?
said jacks. Yeah, I
It's
did.
funny. I just bought 12 sets of jacks from some store. My son took me to the store I've never been to. Ocean Job Lot or something it was called. I don't know. And I
Right.
went with him a couple of weeks ago. And I had been talking to my sister. She's not on here. She usually comes in about 10. But anyway, we were talking about jacks before I went. And I go shopping with my son Jimmy, and there is 12 sets of jacks in a package. And I bought them for my sister because it was something that we used to play as kids. I wasn't good
Right.
at that either. I wasn't very coordinated, but I bought them for her because it was, just a childhood memory.
Right. 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 I've done some of that childhood memory, but apparently I'm the only one that remembers.
That's
So,
funny.
yes and no.
Yeah.
Um,
Somebody said their mom's favorite was a big hunk. I don't know what that is.
Big Chunk. I bet you it meant Big Chunk. Remember the Big Chunk candy
The
bars?
square, the chunky square,
Yeah.
and it could have like nuts and raisins in it and different
No,
things.
I think it was just. I thought
Just
it was a big chunk of chocolate. If I'm honest with
oh,
you.
maybe I'm thinking of something else.
Remember Chinese finger traps?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember that.
Do you remember the stuff that you used to do with the paper that would decide your future? You'd go back and forth with your fingers, eat like it would be four things you'd do, and say, "What's your favorite number? One, two, three. What's your favorite?" And
Yes.
then you'd open up the side, and it. Remember the
Yep.
footballs you used to play in school with the
Yep.
paper?
Yep. I sure do.
Well, how'd we end up in nostalgia lane?
I don't know, but we always end up in a place other than what we set out to do. But you know what? Like I said before, I think that's okay. We're keeping each other company.
Well,
Nothing.
there's people here, so they like being here. They grab their coffee, they get on board. You guys can come online and talk about this too. You don't
Yeah.
have to stay in the chat. You can come up and say, "Hey, do you remember this?" Or one of my favorite memories is it doesn't have to be bad. It doesn't have to be sad each week. It
No.
could be you guys coming up and sharing some of your favorite memories of these candies or
Yeah. We don't always have to be so serious and upsetting when we talk. It can be good things too, and that works for me. I actually enjoy this. It's good for me to think happy thoughts. Even though I know someone commented last week, I always look sad. Unfortunately, this is just my face all the time, happy or sad. It doesn't change. But yeah, it looks like we have several people here that are enjoying the conversation. You still there, Toddie? Or did I get disconnected? What happened? Does anybody see Toddie anymore? She went away. Anybody in the chat? Is Toddie still here? I don't see her anymore. She ran away. Maybe she ran out to get some candy for all of us. Do you think? Now I feel a little on the spot, like I have to keep the conversation going. Now I'm a little nervous. Somebody help me. But like I said before, I look forward to these Monday chats, and I don't mind, whatever they're about. It could be happy. I mean, I know a lot of times we talk serious stuff, and that's okay too. That's what we're here for. But the fact that we can all still come together and just talk about anything, that means a lot to me. I look forward to it. So I hope a lot of you do too. I enjoy these Monday mornings. It's like being out with friends for coffee. And it's happier conversation today, which is good. Okay, Toddie just texted me. She got booted off, but she's trying to get back on. All right, Toddie will be back. Everybody simmer down. She'll be back. Don't worry. Our leader is coming back. Yeah, the conversation reminds me of a place we can't go back to also. But we could talk about it when things were simple. Paper dolls. I remember those. What about, I think it was called color forms. Does anybody remember that? Or the shrinky dinks things you would color them and then put them in the oven. Anybody remember those? We had so many things. What is it? Little kitties or something? My vision's terrible, so if I'm pronouncing it wrong. The color forms were cool, definitely. So many. We don't have any of that. But you know what's still out there? Anybody remember Light Bright? You had the little light up blackboard and you plugged it in and it lit up and you put the little colored pegs in it. That was always fun. Furby, I remember my kids, Gino and Brianna wanted those when they were really young. That was a while back. I remember they were so hard to get. Like the Cabbage Patch dolls. Do you remember people fighting to get in the store, the lines, and people would fight over them? It was crazy. I don't know what the little kitties or whatever. I don't know what that is. Oh, Amy still has her light bright. That's amazing. Yeah, they still sell it in the stores. Something else I saw in the store that was from a while back. Um, I can't remember what it is though. It'll come to me later. I'll remember.
Are you there?
I think Toddie's coming back.
Are
There
you
she
here?
is. I told everyone, simmer down. Our fearless leader will be back.
Oh, don't call me that. Please don't make me that responsible. I sent you a text message so that you knew that I lost.
Yeah, I told everybody you were
okay.
working on it. So yeah,
Okay.
I kept
All
the
right.
conversation going somewhat.
Cool. Hello, everybody. Teddy Ruxpin played Metallica. Oh, God. That's
That
so
is funny.
That's so funny. So nobody's etch a sketch. They
They
have a
still
new
have
version
that.
of that. There is a new version of that now. Welcome back, Carter. How you doing? Welcome back, Carter.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
We were talking about Light Bright too, Toddie. Do you remember that?
White bread.
Light Bright, the black
Oh,
board
Light Bright.
thing.
Yeah, I used to like, and they have like a newer Light Bright now too.
Yeah.
They have all this cool stuff. Thank you guys. Oh, I'm sure she did. I know she did a great job.
How about Stretch Armstrong, the little guy with the
yes,
and you could
yep.
They still have those, but my kids always somehow broke them open because they were so curious to know what was inside of it.
Right. What is inside of it?
It's some like yellowish, clearish jelly like.
Oh God, you shouldn't be able to see
not good for you.
of it though, right? It's crazy. The mystery dating game, yes. Do you remember the mystery dating game? Yes, I do.
I don't remember that.
Mystery date. Oh, it was mystery date. Do you remember the head of the class?
No.
What's wrong with you, Rebecca?
I don't know. Now I'm feeling like I'm not in the cool club anymore.
Yeah, I remember the mystery date game, and I remember the head of the class. You guys remember head of the class? Mystery date was funny. Who are you going out with? That's funny.
I don't remember that.
I'm sorry. That was. I remember
what about
and the girls getting ready for their paper dates?
I don't recall that.
Jumping beans. I remember jumping beans. Remember the jumping beans?
Yes. And the Barbie head that you could style the hair.
Yes, I remember that too. I had one. Of those. One of those.
All that
Barbie.
stuff.
Spirograph was fun.
Yeah, I think they still have that or something similar to it.
Yeah, they've just everything is. It's so unfortunate what they did with our toys.
I know. It's like everything's gone.
Do you remember Life? Like, okay, so I bought Trouble. I wasn't that long ago. Remember the game Trouble?
Yes.
Okay. I bought it, and it was made so crappy. It was
different.
Oh, from what I remember, it was made terribly different. Even Life is made different. Some of the stuff is just crazy. And Operation is even made so cheap.
I loved Operation. We got one for Corey. It was a different one though. I don't think it was the little guy on the table.
No, because they had other characters at one point. I remember that. Yep.
But we still loved it. And Perfection. Remember the little pieces would pop up if you didn't get them all?
Yep. And Battleship. Remember
Battleship?
Battleship's totally different now. It's like online, basically.
Oh, wow. Oh, hey, Tiff. How you doing? Easy bake oven, though. You'd put something in it, and like a week later, it would be cooked. It took forever.
But that shit could burn yourself.
Yeah.
That's where I did my first cinnamon. the cinnamon things.
Yeah, that's what you said. That's so funny.
Chinese jump rope. I vaguely remember that.
Yeah, that I don't know.
Oh
But
wait, Chinese jump rope was the sticks. I'm pretty sure. Wasn't those sticks where you'd put them together and dot dot, put them together and dot dot, put them together and dot dot. I remember
you
that.
don't know. I have no idea. But they also, you know how we had the easy bake oven? They also had this thing that made bugs. Like I think somebody might have mentioned it.
Creepy crawlies.
Yes, that
Yep.
was I got that for my son Gino when he was a kid. It was
Pickup
really cool.
sticks. Yes.
Yep. Oh yeah, pickup sticks. They came in a little round cylinder
Yep.
can type thing, right?
Yep. And you'd put them down and then let your hand go and they'd go everywhere. And yeah, that was an interesting game.
Yes.
That helps with preciseness and stuff like that. You know, there was some of the stuff was pretty cool. I got to tell you, I thought.
Yep. Oh,
Shrinky
I talked
dinks.
about those before Hazel got on. Yeah.
Yep, shrinky
We talked
dinks.
about that. Yep.
I
So
like
many
Battleship too. I like the old school Battleship. I haven't seen the new one. No, Chinese jump rope was the LG rubber band you put on your feet. Need 3 to play. I don't know. I would have to look that up.
Yeah, I don't know. What about Monopoly? That's
Yes.
still out, right? That's
Of
still
course, and there's all different types. Now you could get Woodstockopoly, you could
Yeah.
get Boxeropoly, you can there it's Antiopoly. And I used to actually collect Monopoly sets like 25th anniversary, you know, I mean like that. I don't anymore. But the last one I had was it was in a tin box, the whole set
Yeah.
in a small tin box. And when you opened it up, you'd have to like unfold the board, which was a legitimate board, but you had to unfold it 4 times. I remember Kerplunk. Remember Kerplunk trying to get the marbles to the bottom, and you'd have to like take away almost like a pickup stick, and then it would go down. The game of life. Yep.
Yeah.
The commercial would say, "Open the door to your mystery date." I remember that.
I don't know why I don't remember
You
that.
could probably look up that commercial. The girls would be all dressed up and they're paper dolls. They're playing paper dolls.
Yeah, I didn't remember that. I can't think of that. I don't know why.
Twister's still around. You remember, and this is still around too, Slip and Slide. I used to love a Slip and Slide. Mousetrap the game, I remember that.
Yeah. Twister, I don't think I could do anymore at this rate. I don't think I could do it.
That's funny. That's so funny.
I have a game that's not, it hasn't been marketed yet, but it's a game that we've been playing in my house for years. And, you know, I let all of you know that my mind's not quite right, but this is even before my mind went. But you wet a paper towel, right? And it's dripping wet. And you throw it at somebody randomly and hit them upside the head, and then they got to pick it up and they could throw it at somebody else or throw it back at you. And you just, they stick to the ceiling, the walls. You got a little cleanup when you're done.
Of course you do.
It is so much fun.
And that shit hurts when it whacks somebody in the face with a wet paper towel.
Yes.
And they call that in other parts of the world outside of your house vandalism.
So I didn't invent this.
Vandalism and assault.
I thought I invented this game. Others know of it. Oh my God.
Vandalism and assault.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you know, it's just a paper towel. It's not like a rock or any. Although my brother did throw a rock at my sister once and bust her eye open. I think she had to go get stitches. But normally we just do the wet paper towel. It's a little softer on you when it hits.
Yeah. So Sarah's saying spitballs. No, I think she means to a much bigger extreme.
Oh yeah, it's just a paper towel. But I know the spitball, you spit it through a straw. I'm very aware of that too. But the wet paper towel game in my house, we play it every holiday. It's fun.
Well, some people played it in school. And it's called massive spitballs to us. Giant spitballs by giants.
And we just call it the wet paper towel game.
Whose idea was it? You know, that started it not in a good way. I believe that's wholeheartedly started. Somebody got pissed and they threw it, and that person took it and they threw it, and you guys were like, let's make it a game.
Yeah, you know, I can't take the credit for it. I have to say that an ex-boyfriend's stepmom taught me the game. We were sitting in her kitchen one morning at 5:30 in the morning having our coffee, and she just threw a wet paper towel at me. So then we started throwing it back. And when her husband came in the room, he thought we all lost our minds. You know, here's a 50-something-year-old woman and me, I'm 18, and we're whipping wet paper towels around the kitchen. So she's the one who taught me. And then I just carried the tradition on, and all my kids know about it. My grandkids, you know.
Cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Oh yeah, my sister Hazel said, "What about the flowers?" We used to play a game where at her house not too long ago, you would have to open your mouth and somebody would throw something and you'd have to try to catch it in your mouth.
Right, right. That's fun.
I threw a daisy at her once and she caught it, but it went down her throat. And when she coughed, like petals came out. It's funny now, but she almost choked. And we kind of stopped after that because it got a little dangerous. But and the kids didn't get to play that. That was just a grown-up thing.
Right, right, right. Street hockey, t-ball. I used to play football, and I used to play baseball. I didn't even play softball. When I played softball when I was like in camp and in school, but I played baseball on the streets, and I played you know, tackle football. Man, there was no opportunities for females in sports when I was growing up, because had there have been, I think my life would look different, because my first love was football, but there was just no opportunity, none. Yeah. There wasn't women football. There's women football teams now. They can make decent money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, but there was no opportunity. There was no women in sports talking about sports, as far as, you know, having sportscasters and stuff like that.
Right.
Jelly says there were 13 of them. Shit.
Wow. What about anybody remember playing Manhunt? I guess it was similar to hide and seek, maybe. Or
well, I'll tell you who doesn't play anymore. Sarah Boone. Do you not know who Sarah Boone is?
Why do I know the name, but I don't
because
know
she was the one that's convicted and inside of prison right now for playing hide and seek with George Torres by putting him in a suitcase.
Oh, geez. I know the name. I just didn't know the story. I'm gonna have to look that up.
Yep, it's and she is unbelievable. You want to see a character. Here's a woman who on camera unalived this man, didn't take the plea deal, could have been out of prison probably next year. Now she's doing life. Wow. And she's fired every lawyer she's had, basically, with the exception of one that finally reached out. And she's so demanding. And a company called Third Rail, and they're online, and this is something to talk about. They played her. So they would finance like food for her and stuff in the commissaries and stuff, just so she could talk to them online, and that they could put it online and we could hear it.
Wow.
And we could hear it. So Sarah Boone, in my opinion, deserves everything she gets. There's been no remorse. Everything about her. She bitches about her son and how much she loves her son. If she would have taken this plea deal, she would have been able to be a part of his life next year. Now she's got herself in prison for life. I mean, seriously.
I guess that's a chance she took, and didn't work out in her favor.
And she hasn't learned anything.
Right.
There's people that said
when a defendant can sit in court all smug and everything and show no remorse, you know, for what they've done. That pisses.
Yeah, that's her. Yeah, that was her. She's in Florida. I played softball. Remember going roller skating?
I was never good at it.
But do you remember going to the skating rink, or no? You didn't go to the skating rink?
I didn't go because I wasn't coordinated, but we had ice skating on a lake in Jamesburg where I grew up, and I also didn't do that. I wasn't good at it.
How about red light, green light? I remember that.
I remember that.
Yeah, it was also like, what was that? Red Rover?
That I remember hearing that. I don't remember how it was played, though.
So Estiana knows who I'm talking about, and she's in Scotland. But that might be because she watches my channel and I've done stuff on her. Rebecca, I'm joking.
You know,
I'm
I
playing.
feel bad that I don't keep up like I should,
Don't worry
but
about it. I can't keep up with everybody's channel. Are you
I
kidding
just
me?
got and I hate to keep saying making everything all about me, but I got a lot going on. I got news to report when we do. Hopefully, I'm going to be doing a live soon regarding the law and crime discrepancies. Not, and I'm not bashing law and crime. I think they did a wonderful show about Corey, but I want to do a live and talk about a couple of things, and I have some announcements to make. Also about Chris Gregor's appeal, but I don't want to take up our time today talking about it. So I just wanted to mention.
And you should do that. Not that there's a problem doing it on this channel, but you should do it on your channel because
Yeah,
it's your story.
yeah. I want to, when I know when I'm going to do a live, I'll make a small little clip about it, that a live is
Right.
coming up and what it's going to be about.
I wasn't great at roller skating, but I could skate, but I couldn't do the backwards stuff. I could do some side to side stuff. I could couple skate. But I couldn't do the fancy shit like that. And
No.
I couldn't do it on the inline skates. I didn't, I don't even think I've ever had a pair of inline skates, to be honest with
Yeah.
you, because I don't have the ankles for that.
No.
But
Do
I
you know?
remember hanging out at the skating rink, and that was really fun. And I remember listening. The song that sticks out in my mind was Barry Manilow. Mandy was playing like crazy at the time when I
Oh,
would
wow.
go roller skating. So that tells you about when that was crazy.
Yeah.
What were you going to say, Rebecca?
I don't know. I forgot. I'm
Sure.
sorry.
So did you used to just hang out in the mall or something?
I did them all on weekends or the movies. We had a theater, Movie City 5, and I could see some of the same movies over and over again. I didn't care. And I dated several of the ushers that, were outside the door of the movie theater. I met many there. Yeah. So, you know,
You got free movies and free popcorn.
yeah, something like that. Yeah. We had our own version of Duck, Duck, Goose, I guess you'd say. Somebody mentioned that game. Yeah. But yeah, no, good memories. Not when I say dating, we talk on the phone and I'd see them on the weekends when I went to the movie, like
Right.
it
Right.
wasn't
Oh,
anything.
okay.
Yeah. But
So they were
yeah,
just conveniently friends that happened to work at a movie
yeah, just
theater that you saw once a
yeah,
week when you went to the movies.
there were so many of them.
I'm
I couldn't
sorry, I'm
even.
having a good time here.
No, I am too. I'm enjoying this conversation so much better than always being sad.
I
I do
agree.
enough
I
of that,
agree.
man. I'm always miserable. This is really making my day. I'm telling you.
So I want to say something about this comment, Marianne. So I was at a camp, and that's where I played softball. And
Okay.
I, no lie, I was one of the best. And I wasn't even, I don't know, man, I wasn't even 10 years old, I'm telling you.
Wow.
But I was a great ball player. I was so into sports. I mean, I lived and breathed sports. I thought I loved football, but then I got into like baseball. And so I don't like watching baseball unless I'm at a game. But anyway, I was on the softball team, and I was dating. I was 10, right? If I was 10, maybe I was 8 or 9. There was a guy named Wayne, a little boy, right? And he was on the team, and he liked me because I was such a good player. And one day we're playing this game, and it's against this other camp. And somebody called me by my name, and somebody went, "Hey, wait a minute, is that a girl?"
Oh, wow.
and they were like, "Yeah, I thought it was just for boys." They said, "Where's the rule that it was just for boys?" So there was a girl player on the other team that they wouldn't let her play because they assumed it was just for boys. And that game, they put a helmet on her head for batting, gave her a glove, and said you could play. But it
Wow.
took them no shit. Like, this shit used to bother me, of course, when I was a child. This happened in front of everybody, you know what I mean?
Right.
But yeah, so I was really a good player. So that's why I could relate to that, Marianne. And because of me, I'm grateful to say that other girl got to play. but she looked like a girl. I did look like a boy. I mean, I did. I look like a boy. You know, I wasn't trying to look like a boy, but I was just more comfortable in the boys' clothes. You know, it wasn't something I was intentionally trying to do, but
Yeah.
Bouncing Tigger said, I used to roller skate, dodgeball. You killed one another with dodgeball.
Oh, we used to play that in gym class, believe it or not, back in the day. They
Yes.
would, oh my gosh, I hated it. I'll never forget. I don't want to name any names, but they're on Facebook, these guys, and they got you, you were done for. We were at the nurse's office. It was bad.
Remember tetherball? Yep.
So many things. Oh my gosh.
Foursquare was one of my favorites. We used to call it box square or foursquare.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember that Foursquare.
We talked about that before, remember?
What was it again?
It was a game that you used to play. There were 4 boxes, 2 on one.
Oh yeah, the little paper thing that you had in your hand.
No. This was with a ball. There were 4 boxes, and each person would be in a box, and that box made a square. So there were 2 on top, 2 on the bottom, right? 2 boxes. You would have to get the ball in the square and try to get that person out. You could only let the ball bounce once, but sometimes you didn't have to let the ball bounce at all. And then you'd have to get it in their square.
Oh.
And if you got it in their square and they didn't return, that they were out. I love tennis, guys. Love tennis. One of my dreams is one of my things on the bucket list is to go to all of the major tennis events in one year. So to go to the US Open, to go to the Australian Open, to go to I want Wimbledon in there. And I want to go to, I really do. I would love to do that.
That would be cool.
I would love to do that. Love to do that.
If we can get back on our other topic for a minute about, addiction.
I did. Excuse me. I played third base.
Quick, I don't know if you guys remember.
I just want to answer this. I played third base and shortstop. So either third base or shortstop. And then as I was older, I played catcher. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Where did I go? I went off for a minute.
I don't know. I was answering this question that somebody sent me about my position.
Shortstop?
Well, shortstop and or not at the same time, but I played shortstop or third base. But when I was an adult, I played catcher because I had a good arm and nobody else could throw it to the pitcher, but I could always throw it to the pitcher. And if I had to, I could throw it to second base and I could certainly throw it to first base. So anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was just saying, back on topic about recovery and all that. And I think I shared with you all the issues I was having with my significant other, who, lives with me. We live together, whatever. But I just wanted to go back to that. Things are improving with him. So that's why I haven't said much. So I just wanted to update everybody. So anyway, I just figured I'd share that.
So you said things are improving.
Yes, things are improving.
That's great.
So,
awesome.
Yeah. So, he's still there and, I think, we're going to survive.
Good. That's awesome.
Yeah. So, but, he played on a minor league baseball team back in the day. He was, hot stuff back before I dated him, obviously. I got him after he was the washed up has-been, but that's okay. I chose him. But he was, he played for, I think it was minor leagues. Maybe I'm saying it wrong because I'm not good with sports, but he played for, Salt Lake City Trappers. It was a minor league baseball team. I think it was minor leagues. It may have been even, maybe college or something, but he even has a baseball card, believe it or not.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. No, he was very athletic. Me, not so much. I wasn't good at it. Not coordinated.
Yeah, I was much better athletically than, I was good. And then I tore my tendons and I wasn't so good.
Yeah.
And then I
I
tore
think
them again right away. As soon as they said I was able to play, I went to go play basketball, one of my least favorite games.
I love
I love
basketball.
tennis. I sucked in basketball, but I went to take my brother, my younger brother, and we went to play basketball. And I jumped up to make a shot. And when I landed, I retore my tendon. Same one. I just got permission to play. And yeah, yeah. So that had to be fixed.
Yeah, I wasn't good at playing basketball, but I like to go watch the games. My favorite team is the Knicks or the 76ers. I love going to those games. Haven't been in many years, but and I also like hockey, not playing it, but watching.
I love going to the hockey games, the live hockey games. They're
Yeah,
fun. I
yeah,
only went to one and I had a blast.
yeah. It's
I
fun.
like being a part of that, being a part of the energy, the
Yeah,
football when everybody sings or stands up and everybody's
yeah,
there trying to enjoy themselves.
yeah,
It's awesome when everybody, and I mean that as the correct word, not just oh that was awesome. It is awesome to
yeah,
see so many people just trying to be a part of a bigger thing,
yeah, yeah,
and I love that.
yeah. Somebody's talking about hacky sack was big in school.
Yep.
It's
Hacky sack's
funny.
still big in certain like cultures,
Yeah.
like beach cultures.
You
I
know who?
skateboarded, man. I was a good skateboarder. I had a Gordon and Smith Fiberflex with tracker trucks. Was it tracker truck? No, it was Bennett hijacker trucks and rode something rode something wheels and they were number fours. I remember that.
Oh, wow. Yeah, my Gino was a big skateboarder. That's how he actually got hooked on drugs through a skateboarding accident, basically.
Wow. I
Yeah,
think you shared that.
yeah, yeah. So, but he was amazing that he would ride that thing down railings, and I don't know what he did with it. He was all over with it, but he was very good. That was the thing they would skate all over.
Yeah, I didn't do see, I'm more your age, right? So the object when we were skating as kids was to stay on the board. The object wasn't really to get off the board and ride rails. It
Yeah.
was really to stay on the board and maybe do some headstands, which I used to do some headstands, some TikToks, some 360s, but
Oh
all
boy.
this other stuff that made it like a legitimate sport. Um, they weren't called hot rod road something. They weren't hot rod wheels. They were road rage road something fours.
Oh wow.
My brother had the road something twos. He had a little slalom board by Gordon and Smith Fiberflex. They weighed a ton, those boards. But anyway, yeah, I enjoyed skateboarding.
Yeah.
Listen, man, I was doing handstands at 50 years old, showing my nephew because I gave him the skateboard.
Oh wow.
I gave him my old skateboard. And then when they moved, listen, when they moved, my brother sent me the skateboard back. He was like, he's not going to use it. What do you want us to do? I said, well, if you want to go ahead. I said, road rage. I don't, that's going to drive me crazy about the wheels. But, anyway, he sent me the skateboard back because I was like, maybe he could sell it. So my brother said, well, it's yours. Why don't you sell it? And I sold that skateboard online for about $200. And the guy showed me,
Oh wow.
a picture of it. He redid the board and made it look really like it was brand new, but it was still vintage. He got the old vintage stickers and stuff.
Oh wow.
And yeah, he sent me a picture of it. It looked really, really good. I had it. I had the dark green board. It was a great skateboard. I used to really love to skate. I love tennis. I haven't done I think I did do pickleball on a cruise, but I didn't know it was pickleball because it was like 15 years ago and
Oh,
I'd never heard of pickleball.
that's a big
Um,
thing now.
it is. I would love to get into that. I seriously
Yeah.
would love to get into that because I love tennis.
Yeah, a lot of our
Absolutely.
parks have pickleball courts now. It's a big deal.
And there's some indoor pickleball courts too now
Yeah.
for people. Swing dancing is a great workout. That's true, but I'd rather play pickleball. No offense. Um, I can't do tennis. I used to hit the ball too hard. Last time I played, I sucked at it, and I used to really play. Like that was something that my dad and I had in common. Was I mean, big tennis fans. Badminton, yep. Volleyball's great. Beach volleyball, all that stuff, all that fun stuff that nobody does anymore. They all do it virtually online. I was doing cartwheels everywhere when I was young. Yep. Now they would put you, pick her up, check her papers. We got to figure out where she's going. You know what I'm saying?
That's funny.
Roller derby queen, Jim Croce days. Yep. Jim Croce. We had a conversation about music. Maybe next week, maybe, hey, I got an idea. Why don't we spend this month, seriously, why don't we spend this month, unless somebody has something that happens to them that they need to talk about, that includes us too. Why don't we just make this month about this stuff? Like next week, why don't we talk about the music or the songs?
Yeah,
Why don't we talk about memories?
we could do that.
How do you guys feel about that on the chat? In the chat. How do you Jim Croce, love his music. One of my favorite songs by him is New York's Not My Home, but it is my home. And Lover's Cross, Jim Croce, man. My brother turned me on to Jim Croce. You know who Jim Croce is, right?
I
Bad,
do.
bad Leroy Brown. If
Yeah,
I could spend time in a bottle. That's Jim Croce. You know what I was listening to last night? Do you guys remember Bread? If I
I
could give
do.
everything. Right. So that band used to be great, great friends, right? But you should hear the story about what happened to those band members. Heartbreaking. They were together for 18 months. Did you guys know that Bread, that band that put out all that music, was only together for 18 months and they couldn't
Oh,
even
wow.
travel together? I know today was the day John Lennon was assassinated. I'm going to talk about that on my channel.
Mm.
I was a big John Lennon fan. And I remember where I was. I actually did something with Phil about it, but I think that I can honor John better today. And I want to do that. So I think that I'm going to do something like that on my other channel, but it's not going to be live because somebody else put something up and I was like, oh, this is what I want to do about that. So yeah, Lover's Cross is a great song.
Hey, Toddie, I got to jump off. I got something going on. Nothing bad, but I'm going to get off real quick. Sorry,
Okay.
everybody. I got to run.
All right. Well, it was
Sorry
good
about
seeing
that.
you. Good seeing you.
All
Thanks for joining us this week, lady. I'm joking with you.
Thanks, everybody.
All right. See you next one.
All
And
right.
I'll
Bye.
get back to you on that stuff.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right.
Bye
Bye.
bye.
Bye
Have a
bye.
good day, everybody. Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you. So, I'm looking at your stuff. I'm looking at the comments here. I thought it was a typo thought meant to say Jim Crow. Oh, I thought you said Jim Croce. Well, Jim Croce was a great singer, so that's why I went with Jim Croce. Um oh, Jim Morrison, did he die today? I think, did he die today or was his birthday the same day as John Lennon? What were you guys saying? Yeah, John Lennon. Yeah, but you need to check out that video that I just told you about. In My Life is my favorite by him. Yeah, he was. All right, guys. Well, I don't have much to say. I think we've done it. The Beatles. Yeah. Not my monkeys. How you doing? All right, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and call it a week too. So you guys think next week we can start talking about music and stuff? If you want to go ahead and do that. I don't really want to talk about holiday music, but we can if you want to. All right. Okay, guys. Okay. I got some. Okay, great. I got some videos coming out. So I kind of got to stay focused on them today. But I think that we had a really good talk. Cat Stevens, I love him as well. Oh, very young, what will they leave us this time? Yep. Only dancing on this earth for a short while. All right, guys. I appreciate you guys. Happy holidays to everybody. Can you guys do me a favor? Make sure that you're subscribed. Because somebody said to me, I was subscribed to you, but I checked and I wasn't subscribed to you. So if you could do that, that would be great. And hit the thumbs up, and that would be great. And I appreciate all of you. The guys in the replay, join us next week. We'll talk about some music. He is handsome. He is handsome. All right, guys. Oh, C. Oh, C Rider. I don't remember Bing all that much, to be honest with you. All right, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Have a good day, guys. I really do appreciate you. Thank you. Take care.